What's going on, guys? My name is Ryan and this is my first video on YouTube. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to change your theme in your terminal on Mac OS Sierra, High Sierra, and I do believe it even goes down to Snow Leopard. It probably goes lower than that, but that's not the point. The point is I'm going to show you how to do it. What you want to do first of all is you want to find yourself an image. I've got myself an image. It's a YouTube background. This is the one I will be using. Next thing you want to do is you want to open up Terminal. That is usually found in Applications, Utilities, Terminal. It'll look like this. Nothing spectacular, just a terminal. You can type commands and you can get results. So, here's what we're going to do. We want to close out a terminal and we want to head up here and hit Preferences. Now I've made a theme to demonstrate how this works. It's at the bottom here and it's called YouTube. Let's open it up and you guys can see this is it. I'm going to show you guys how to make this one, but you can make it any way you want. What you want to do is you want to select Profiles up the top and then select the plus button down the bottom. Call it whatever you want. Once you've done so, you want to select Default so that when you start up your terminal, it'll start up with this one you made. You want to find your image, so select No Background Image and then select Choose. Find where you had your image and then open it. So now if I open it up, you guys can see it opens up with a YouTube logo. First thing we're going to do is, I'll just demonstrate it quickly. You can see that there's a little box here telling me where I can type. Okay? And as I delete, it moves. We're going to change that to a cursor and we're going to make it blink. As you guys can see now, we have a up line that's flashing, and when we type, it moves as well. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to change the color of the text. You can do that by clicking up here where it says text, bringing this all the way down, and then choosing a color. We're going to choose orange. Then we want to select bold text, do the same thing, move this all the way down, then choose the same color, just a little bit darker. Now selection, you can choose whatever you want, but I'm going to make it a pinky color. You can select use bright colors for bold text, and when we open it up, you guys will see we now have a different color. Next thing you want to do is select up here and hit background. Now you don't have to do this since you chose an actual background, but we're going to do it anyway and just change it to red. Now font is the last thing you need to change. Select change and then find yourself a font. Now I found my awesome one in Fun. I do believe it was Papyrus. We're going to have a look. That was the one. What you want to do is you want to change the font size so it looks a little bit easier to read. So as you can see, we can now read it. Let's bring it up one more. And voila. Now there's an ugly border at the very top now. We want to get rid of that. So where it says line spacing, you just want to add this up to about 1.25. Now you can see that the border is back where it should be and it's looking much nicer. Final thing, you don't have to, but if you'd like to, you can change this to 0.75. That makes... Okay, so on this font it doesn't make too much sense, so we'll just leave it at 1. But that's how you can make the characters closer to each other. Okay, so now we've made our very own terminal background. The one I use for the videos you guys will see in the upcoming couple of months will be the one here. This is called Ryan's Theme. I am using Papyrus, yes, as I was correct, with a 24 font size. I'm using a default picture from the Apple Gallery. So let me show you it. Default. This is mine. So this is an example of what you can do when you somewhat dedicate yourself to making something really beautiful. With this, we can still run the same commands and it looks much nicer. So thank you guys for watching. This was a tutorial on how to make yourself your very own font for Mac OS X Terminal. Please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribe.